Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from. I am Pastor Israel Adedeji again, the president of Repair Nigeria Initiative, and I hope that you guys, wherever you may be, had a wonderful Sunday service. I hope that today you experienced God in different dimension. Just wanted to do a short video. Today being October 20th, 2024, just a short video. And the question that I'm posing in this video is, what exactly is like Daniel? We started a series. We started a series recently. That we hope would be engineered towards encouraging the youths, Nigerian youths, especially those who are Christians, to embrace a passion for wisdom, for creative thinking, resourceful thinking, and of course, godly character, because Nigeria is in a state of crisis. It's a state of crisis, and wherever there's a state of crisis, it's mostly because wisdom is absent. Wherever there are wise men, crisis is averted. Wherever wisdom is present, crisis is averted. The Bible says in Hosea chapter 4, verse 6, my people are destroyed because of a lack of knowledge. So wherever you find crisis, it's not because it's something new under the sun. It's simply because nobody has an idea how to solve the present crisis. Nevertheless, we are of a belief in Repair Nigeria that the solution to our problems are already within us. It is just that we are not looking in the right direction. It is just that we have not exercised ourselves to find the solutions that we desperately need at such a time as this. Repair Nigeria is a vision that was inspired by the idea that, we don't need to wait for the great, the powerful, the high and the mighty, the politicians, those in power, to, have the kind of country we are looking for. If we keep waiting for those who are powerful, those who are successful, those who are the high and the mighty, the powers that be, to, give us the kind of nation we are looking for, we might wait forever. We might wait forever and ever and ever and ever, because you see, most of the time, those who are high and mighty, those who are the rich, the successful, the powerful, they are already compromised. Most of them are already compromised. Most of them did not accomplish power by righteousness. Most of them, the process through which they accomplished their wealth did not come by righteousness. So you can't expect them to simply change now and then begin to do you good. Where in Nigeria, most people, as we all know, gain wealth not by righteous means, not by noble means. We are in a nation where there's a lot of ritualism, a lot of ritual money, witchcraft, idolatry, occultism. So you can't really expect these people who are high and mighty, who are already compromised in their ways, to repair the nation when they don't even know how to repair. So the idea of the vision is to inspire everyone to use whatsoever they have, and stop saying, I don't have, or I'm so small, I'm just a youth, I don't have money. No, the truth is, everybody has something to offer. If we would all change our mindsets and use the little we have to better the life of one other person, you will find that if everybody does that, those little efforts will communicate in one great big change. And somebody might be saying, that will take so long. But you see, you have to start from somewhere. If you don't start from somewhere, somebody has to take the lead. We have chosen to be among one of those that takes the lead. We know friends, we know people who are doing they are in their own little way something that they can to make Nigeria the kind of nation that we are looking for, and that is exactly what we are doing by bringing out this idea called Like Daniel. We want to encourage the youth. Recently we are seeing a lot of agenda to use by the rich to use their wealth to sponsor that which is evil. People who have a lot of money, right? They have billions. For example, there's a TV show that deals with nudity, deals with exposing of exposing your body, and in the name of entertainment, and somebody is sponsoring that. When you have a TV show like that, where you are given the choice of winning 49 million just for exposing yourself, exposing your nudity, lewdness, and all that, how do you expect the youth to want to do good? How do you expect them to want to study? How do you expect them to want to be educated? The society that we have today does not encourage the right things anymore. Does not encourage intelligence, does not encourage creativity, does not encourage righteousness. And that is because righteous people are not doing enough to encourage righteousness. Righteous people are not doing enough to spread the influence of righteousness. It's high time that we stop saying, I'm too small, I don't have, there's nothing I can do. There's something you can do. If all you can do is encourage one little child, that is exactly what we're looking for. And that's what Like Daniel is about. We want to encourage the kids and say, somebody believes in you. We want to encourage them and say, what you are doing, when you are doing the right thing, it matters. And that's what Like Daniel is about. Because we actually believe that we have people who are like Daniel. People who can avert a crisis. People who have an excellent spirit. Let me read something here. In the book of Daniel chapter 5 and 11, it says, there's a man in thy kingdom in whom is the spirit of the holy God, and in the days of thy father light and understanding and wisdom, like the wisdom of the gods, was found in him, whom the king Nebuchadnezzar thy father, the king I say, thy father made master of the magicians, astrologers, Chaldeans, and soothsayers. There is a man. I believe that there are men in Nigeria who God has endowed with the spirit of wisdom, with the spirit of understanding, the spirit of knowledge, the spirit of counsel, the spirit of revelation. People who have wisdom, they have understanding. It is just that they are not encouraged. It is just that they are not, they've not been given support. It's high time that we start giving support to that which is right. It's high time that we start giving support to that which is right. You can hear my baby in the background there. So that's basically what Like Daniel is about. We are looking for those who are like Daniel. We are looking for those who will be like Nehemiah, who repaired and rebuilt the nation. We are looking for those who will push themselves and challenge themselves to repair the nation. And I believe that God has begun a good work, and He will bring it to completion. Finally, before I leave, I want to say this. I want to say that finally, before I leave, I want to say that at the end of the day, no one is truly wise if they do not acknowledge the wisdom of God. the complexities of the issues that bedevil Nigeria cannot be handled by human efforts alone. Only Jesus can repair Nigeria. I will say that again. Only Jesus can repair Nigeria. Only Jesus can repair Nigeria. And somebody might say, but people have been praying and nothing is happening. Well, though that someone is praying doesn't mean that they are truly giving Jesus a chance. Most of the Christians that I've seen, we keep on praying and we keep on praying, asking God to give us a good leader, asking God to give us a righteous leader, asking God to give us a better Nigeria, while we ourselves refuse to better ourselves. If your prayer cannot change you, how do you expect it to change 250 or so million people? If your prayers cannot change you, how can it change 300 million people? When you are praying for a good leader, the question you should ask yourself is, have you become yourself a good citizen? Have you become yourself a good father, a good mother, a righteous teacher, a righteous lecturer? Have you become yourself a righteous businessman, a righteous trader, a righteous market woman? You cannot pray for something in which you are not yourself doing, and in which you yourself do not rely on or propagate and expect it to work. God will not hear such a prayer. No prisoner has a right to condemn another one. No prisoner, no convicted felon has a right to condemn another person. It takes a judge who has good legal standing to convict someone of their guilt, or to acquit one and pronounce them innocent. You cannot keep praying against wicked leaders when you yourself propagate the same wickedness. If you Christians, we can't continue, we who are Christians can't continue praying against wicked leaders and expect God to hear us when we propagate the same wickedness. You who are praying against wicked leaders, are you still wicked? In your own little sphere as a father, as a mother, are you wicked? Are you a faithful husband? Are you a faithful wife? Are you a good father or a good mother to your children? Are you a good teacher? Are you a righteous teacher? Do you take advantage of your students? Do you sleep with your students? We know what happens in Nigeria. Wherever you are as a Christian, you can make a difference, but you have to take up courage to make that difference. It's not just about prayer, it's about making a difference in your action. Faith without works is dead. So prayer without action is dead. Your prayers must have corresponding action. If we are asking God for a good leader, we must become good people. If we are asking God for a merciful leader, we must become merciful people ourselves. If we are asking God for a righteous leader, we must become righteous in ourselves. And I've seen a lot of protests in Nigeria, and I've never seen them work, because we need to do more than just protest. Those of us who are protesting against our leaders, the protest can't work when we ourselves are still doing the same thing. It's still the same thing. You cannot protest against someone else's greed when you yourself indulge in greed. You cannot protest against someone else's self-indulgence when you yourself are self-indulgent. You cannot protest against someone else's injustice when you yourself are unjust. You might protest against your president, but you are a boss somewhere, you are a leader somewhere. Are you just to your workers? These are the questions we need to ask ourselves. But nevertheless, I believe that there is someone like Daniel in Nigeria. I believe there are people like Daniel, there are people like David, there are people like Nehemiah, and I believe that the time for the mighty men to arise has come. So wherever you are, almighty men, arise. In the name of Jesus, I believe that our nation will experience a time of refreshing. God bless you. Have a blessed week ahead. Amen.